This video discusses the concept of a real estate contract. Also, the most used types of contracts in real estate. The agenda for today's video includes the definition of a contract, requirements to prepare a contract, contract forms in Texas, types of contracts and its validity. Friedman and Lindemann state that a real estate contract is a written agreement between two or more parties. This agreement must contain the offer and acceptance, recognizing the offer and acceptance by the parties, a detailed description of the property, with the legal address, and normally using the information of a survey to describe land boundaries, restrictions, and conditions. Also, the consideration detailing the parties' benefits like payments and ownership transfer. A detailed legal description of each competent party should be specified as a human being, corporation, partnership, or another type of organization. The lawful purpose of the contract as a rule stating that the purpose of requiring an illegal act is void. In the case of Texas, contract forms are available to any person on the Texas Real Estate Commission, TREC, website. These forms are required to be used by licensed real estate brokers, or sales agents who are trained in their correct use to perform real estate transactions. You can see a sample of the types of standardized contracts used in Texas. Depending on the state, it is important to ask in your specific real estate commission about the requirements to perform real estate activities. The following diagram shows different types of contracts used in a typical real estate transaction. First, it is common to hire the services of a licensed real estate agent or broker. Hence, a listing contract will be needed so that this agent will be the only one to market the property. A commission will be specified in this contract, normally 8% of the sales price. If an offer is accepted, a sales contract will be needed to formalize the transaction. This contract gives a certain amount of time to the buyer to receive a loan and close the transaction. In this case, the buyer will sign another contract to borrow money to cover part of the cost of the property, normally offering the lender a collateral for the note. It is really important for entrepreneurs and investors to understand that, once a sales contract is signed, the seller cannot back up at any time, in contrast with the buyer. Hence, sellers must be completely sure to sell at the committed price. Before signing as sellers, it is essential for entrepreneurs to previously negotiate closing costs and analyze taxes. In order to execute the sales contract, a deed will be signed with a notary. This act allows ownership transfer from the seller to the buyer. Entrepreneurs and investors will normally lease the property. Hence, the owner, landlord, or lessor rents the property through a lease contract to a tenant or lessee. Finally, the validity of the contract is subject to mutual agreement specifying benefits to the parties. As stated, there should be legally competent parties, with a lawful purpose, and the legal form of the contract in writing. Thank you for watching. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.